take the viewer back to the Johannesburg CBD, where we find my colleague Heidi Giokos. Heidi, I believe that police have finally joined you to give you some more clarity on this particular case. What are they telling you?
Yes, let's just get straight into it, Masako. We are joined by General Max Masha, who is the Johannesburg District Commissioner. Thank you so much for your time, General. We appreciate it. What exactly is going on here? Because we are getting versions of members of the public and business owners that somebody died, and the members are claiming that the police killed him. What exactly, from your understanding, do you know that happened here?
Yeah, thank you very much. I can confirm that somebody passed on this morning. What actually happened earlier this morning around 3:30, police came here with information about somebody who's dealing in drugs. So they were busy with the siege and seizure operation. During that siege and operation, somebody collapsed and passed on. Now, the reason why people came and began to trade, we're not sure, because from where we stand, the pathologist was here. IP was also called to the scene, so as to ensure that the correct cause of death must be established. So according to us, there is no need for anybody to rush to any conclusion. Nobody must take law into their own hands. They must allow the law allow the law to take its course, because all relevant role players, including IP, have been on the scene since this morning.
So you cannot confirm or deny the fact that this particular individual that passed on, the allegation is that he seemed to have swallowed his drug stash and basically overdosed. Do you have any understanding of that?
Yeah, that will be part of the investigation, absolutely.
Okay, was this particular individual that passed on, was his place of residency, his room basically searched? Was there drugs found there? Was there money found there? What, from your understanding and investigations, what was found?
Yeah, no, at this point in time, we won't divulge what actually happened on the scene. But yes, it was in this place where the search and seizure was being done.
Okay. There seems to be a lot of force that was used afterwards. Obviously, there were concerns that members of the public were retaliating because of this particular death. Police obviously came out in full force. Arrests have also been made. Why were those arrests made?
Thank you very much. Like I said earlier, people should not take law into their own hands, no matter how they feel. So they are arrested for public violence. As you know, after this happened, they were throwing stones, even cars passing by, including police cars, were stoned. So this is viewed in a very, very serious light. That's why these particular individuals have been arrested. When
will we get the report of what caused the death of this man?
As soon as the postmortem is done, you'll be informed, Julie.
Why was IPID on scene?
It's our procedure. When somebody passes on during a police operation, IPID must come in specifically to remove any doubt that the police maybe are covering up something or not.
Okay. Has the situation been brought under control? Because members of the public are quite fearful, and some shops have been closed as well. It seems as though most police have left at this stage, but is the situation being brought under control? Yes,
the situation is definitely under control. As you're aware, that we already arrested about 13 people that were the source of this violence, and everything's under control as we speak. And I think our visibility and our presence also assured the community that everything is now under control.
General, just maybe tell us about why other people were arrested, for example, undocumented persons. We saw police moving into shops, asking them for their documentation. Was that also part of your search operations and your raid, or was that just a spur of the moment because of the retaliation from the public?
Yeah, no. Remember, the issue of people being legal or illegal is a police function. So whenever the need arises, the police must act. They cannot look away.
Okay. I just want to ask you one last question about the state of the CBD. You are the Johannesburg District Commissioner, and what's interesting is that members of the public from this particular building and actually surrounding areas when this raid and operation was happening were cheering on police and saying that it's about time our streets are cleared, please do more. You are the District Commissioner. The problem is there, it's getting worse. The CBD is in a complete state. What are you doing to fix this and make people feel safe again?
No, thank you very much. I'm not sure whether you're always with us. You'll know that we have our own Operation Okamlao, but on a provincial level. We also have Operation Okamlao on a district level. Actually, Johannesburg, remember I'm in charge of 42 police stations, but Johannesburg as a whole is my primary focus because I want to make sure that our people here are and feel safe. And we want our people in this area to know that we are there for them and to assert the authority of the state.
Okay, but do you think you're doing a good job? Because I hear you saying that people must feel safe, but they're not feeling safe.
We are doing a good job. I think the challenge that we are having is that we wish we can say we arrested everybody, there's nobody any longer. The challenge with these issues is as long as there are other social ills that are there, that are beyond the police, these issues will be there. But our side is the police, we are doing everything in our power. You will know that there are a number of people that we arrest. As I told you now, we arrested 13. But in this area, we are arresting drug dealers and runners almost on a daily basis. In fact, that is our priority.
Okay. I don't know if I asked you this, but those that were arrested, why were they arrested? Was it just because they were disrupting public order, or were they undocumented?
No, the public violence. They were disturbing the public order.
And they're all legal in the country?
We can't say at this point in time. I think Home Affairs will verify that.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank
General.
you,
we do appreciate it. That's General Max Masha, who's the Johannesburg District Commissioner, and he is, of course, disputing all allegations at this stage that the man who died, swallowed his stash of drugs. They say investigations are underway at this stage, and they will be able to give a further update once investigations are concluded. It's a very different story to what we were told earlier from community members, members of the public, business owners. But the police are saying at this stage they cannot confirm nor deny any of that, and nobody should make any kind of allegation at this stage. I'm going to ask my colleague Teddy to just show you the area has been cleaned up. There are still 2 police eNCAs, but it seems as though the majority of the area has been cleaned up. Traffic is flowing at this stage. Members of this particular block of flats where the death occurred, many of them are coming out. I'm actually going to see, I don't know if I have much time, Masego, and my line to you has dropped, but just bear with me. I want to see if we can come and speak to any of the community members about what's going on. I'm not sure if any of them are willing to speak, but let's see. I just want to find out if any of you are willing to speak to us about what happened. No one wants to speak. Does anyone want to speak to us about what happened? Doesn't seem as though anyone wants to speak, Masego, at this stage, which is understandable. I think many of them are quite frightened, but everyone has come out of this block of flats to try and figure out what's going on, and of course police have left the area. There are still 2 police eNCAs, and according to the general, the situation has been brought under control.